So it's really special that he was allowed to do that.
We have Juan Perez with us. Juan is 18 years old, right, Juan?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 18 years old.
And you're with the Youth Opportunities Group?
Yes, sir. Yep.
So tell us your story.
Man, where do I even begin? So throughout my 4 years of high school, I missed 2 of those years due to having to work and provide financial assistance to my mom.
Oh, my goodness.
Who was the only one working at the time because, my father had recently got surgery that was really impacting his health. And, throughout those 2 years of me missing school, man, I will say I can't really say that I missed it because, who would miss school?
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. Nobody would.
Who would miss school? But I was getting, advice from the people that loved me, people around me, to go back to school and to give it one more shot. And I went back to school, and I was introduced to the YOU program. And truly, this YOU program helped me out so much. Listen, I never thought I would be up here doing something like this, like public speaking. I won second place in the locals, came back, won first place in the states.
That's awesome.
Prepared speaking. And truly, if it wasn't for the YOU program, I probably wouldn't graduate high school.
What specifically, aside from giving you some guidance and mentorship to get back into school, what specifically did this organization offer you? You didn't just finish school.
Yeah.
You're now in an elite class with a skill set that, by the way, is very, very valuable. Because you need that skill set in whatever it is you do.
Yeah.
Communicate.
Exactly.
What specifically did they do to get you from where you were to where you are?
Man, they helped me, with communicating with others. So we would go on field trips to different programs, and they would, tell us more about it, and we would ask questions about the place that we're going. And we would do one thing that we did in class was mock interviews. And so they would kind of, help us get ready for
job interviews.
Exactly. And so we would do that. And, man, those small activities that we did in the classroom helped me out for here today, talking with you guys, and just in life in general.
Impressive young man. Very impressive young man.
When did you figure out like you had a gift for speaking? Obviously, they molded you a little bit, but was there a moment where you were like, "Wow, I'm okay at this"?
I would say the moment where I realized that was when I won second place in the locals. Because just of how amazing the other speakers were. In the YOU program, there's a lot of great public speakers. And when I won second place, I realized that I could do something with this. I could, take it pretty far. So I would always ask my teacher, Miss Newsom at the time. She said, I asked her, I'm like, is there any more opportunities that I could go out and speak?
Wow,
that's awesome.
And she found this one for me, and I'm so grateful for her, Miss Newsom.
So
shout out, Miss Newsom.
Are you going to play here today?
I'm going to be with Austin Carr all day. Okay. Listen, I tried golf one day with my friends. I'm not the best at it.
But you get to hang with AC.
Hey, listen, when we all started, we weren't.
Yeah.
There's 2 skill sets that I always used to tell my son, because my father told this to me, that will benefit you your entire life. Talking and golf.
Yeah.
There you go.
The business world centers around golf, and relationships are built. And so take a little bit of interest in it. It's okay that you're not good. No one's good when they start. I've been playing 45 years. I'm no good.
Wow.
I have one question for you. Where do you go from here? What do you ultimately want to do?
Impact others that were in my shoes. Throughout those 2 years when I missed high school, I was really in low points in my life. Even finishing school, I was in a really low point. So honestly, what I could do, I'm a boxer. I'm an active amateur boxer.
Are you really?
Yes, sir. Yep. And so eventually, I would like to turn professional with it, and just impact the youth as much as possible.
Wow,
I believe
smart and tough.
Yeah.
Don't hit me.
No, I promise you I won't. I promise you. Listen, that's it. But yeah, I really truly feel that my calling is to help out this new generation that's coming up.
Before we let you go, I want you to give a shout out to everybody that's watching this, and we get a pretty good audience here because it's live, but they can also view on demand later.
Yeah.
For those that are watching and that are impressed with everything they're seeing out of you, and you can't watch and not be, what can they do? Is there a website they can go to volunteer? If they got a couple extra bucks, maybe they can donate. How do we get involved so we can help future youths?
I have social medias. They can follow me on social medias and follow along my journey, my boxing journey and my speaking journey. Also, the people to give shout outs to, Miss Newsom. She helped me out so much.
Shout out to Miss Newsom.
Shout out to Miss Newsom.
Yeah. I can tell when you talk about her that she's made a measurable impact on your life.
Yeah.
That's what teachers are for.
Can't be more grateful for her.
Juan, best of luck to you, man.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate it.
You're impressive, young man.
Sir. I appreciate it.
Keep doing it, and good luck with the boxing game.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Good luck.
I'll have one of you guys come to one of my fights one day.
Listen, I was just going to say before you go, reach out on one of the social medias, Jay Crawford. Just Google me. Find me on some of those social medias.
Yeah.
Reach out to me. I want to come out with the Channel 3 crew and do a story on you and your career.
Awesome. Sounds
all right?
good.
And then we want to come to one of your fights.
Absolutely. I'll get the win for you guys.
Keep doing it, man.
Keep following Austin. That's where all the money comes.
That's exactly right. Best of luck.
Right there. That's where the money go.
Wow. That's an impressive young man right there.
There's a success story from their program. And joining us now is Craig Dorn, who is the president and CEO of Youth Opportunities Unlimited. Craig, how you doing? Thank you for joining us.
Throw that on.
That's a great success story there, Juan. He seems to be doing very well at 18 years old.
Way better than I was doing at 18.
Yeah,
he's
absolutely.
so dynamic. He met Tim Alcorn, and he's asking Tim about how he got in his career and everything.
Yeah.
It's really impressive.
How did he do it?
How did he
overcome his fear of speaking publicly? And the life spot that he found himself in is not a favorable one.
Right.
But with a lot of help from your organization and a life raft, here he is. How did that happen?
Yeah, the real key and what we did to help him was to have a coach who stuck with him through thick and thin. And I don't know if he told you the story that he dropped out.
Yeah, he told us. Yeah.
And so, when you drop out, if you don't have someone encouraging you to get back into the game, and so our coach just stuck with him day in, day out. At the end of the day, a lot of it, though, as much as I'd love to give us credit, is all these kids have it in them, and they just need a vehicle and a way to bring it out. So that's 95% him and who he is, and 5% us giving him the opportunity.
And how do you identify the kids? If are you guys doing, I guess a recruiting process, or do you fill in the gaps and you see some people that may be struggling, or do you get referrals from other different organizations as well?
Yeah, it's a little bit of all that. In the program Juan's in, we're in the schools, and the schools identify young people like him, and all the schools we're in, there's dozens, if not hundreds, who could use that little extra boost because of something completely out of their control, their family, their environment. And so the schools schedule him in the class. Some of our other programs, Youth Select, our biggest program, our summer jobs program, we have about 7,000 young people who register online.
How can people help?
There's 3 ways. Great question. One way is a volunteer. You go on our website. We have volunteer opportunities basically 11 out of the 12 months of the year. Come in and meet with kids like Juan and help them with a mock interview or coach them up before their public speaking. That's a very fun way. A second way is, we are a nonprofit, and so no money, no mission. So you can always come in and donate. Any little bit helps, whether it's a small gift or you get your corporation to donate, and we use the money for all the direct services and support our work. And the third is, I don't know if anyone you've talked to talks about, one of our main outcomes is get young people jobs. So if you have a company and you are looking to hire someone, and a lot of people don't realize, high school kids have so much you can do. You'd be blown away. We've had high school kids working in engineering firms and working in hospitals, everything from landscaping, you name it. If you have a company and you have some job openings, give us a call and we'll find you some qualified young people to work.
I think Juan's going to get a call.
Yeah.
Is he in the job market? Is he looking for something?
I know he's focusing on his boxing,
which is
career,
great,
but I'm sure he needs to also work part-time. I don't want to speak for Juan.
Come on. Listen, our viewers come through when
Let's go.
when
Somebody
ask
offer
for
the
their
kid
help.
a job.
Yeah,
give us a call because we have
not
other
just Juan,
Juans.
but others.
Yeah, we have other Juans.
One of the things too that I know you guys have seen this because you have young kids and you're still a young kid. These younger kids and the skill set they have with this, either social media or the audiovisual end, they can make Spielberg type movies on their phones with music and effects. And that is a skill set that as we've gone digital and technologically, that is a skill set that these kids are coming sometimes in some cases straight from high school into jobs in the real world, marketing companies. It's unbelievable.
Oh, they're way more advanced, and being someone who is a bit older than I think all of you, I mean, I would to this day, I call my son who's in the Navy for
how do I?
Yeah. But the other thing, in addition to the tech, that a lot of people don't think about is these kids are, if you're resilient, you've overcome all those things that Juan and all the other young people we serve, you have some problem solving and critical thinking skills that are advanced beyond your years. And when you think about what you really want in a job, you want someone to come in there and solve problems and really roll up their sleeves and work hard. And that's what the young people bring to the table as well.
You know, I think is pertinent. You know, I'm a product of a program called Job Training Partnership Association. And it was when I was younger, they used to take all the kids in from 8th grade up to high school. And they used to have us all come in to the city buildings, and we used to fill out applications, and we used to work at the park department. Yeah. Some people used to, have different services where they go help the elderly. Some people used to work at different Giant Eagles or different places like that. And I got to work in the clerk of courts, right? Yeah. And so you dress up every day, you go to work the whole summer, you earn a paycheck. And I think the biggest thing was it was so proud that you got a check with your name on it. And you go to open your bank account. So if you are a business, it is definitely key to help guys and understand, hey, where do I get a job? How do I become gainfully employed? And if you are a business, that's a big part of it. And I appreciate that you guys are connecting those guys with jobs.
Well, I have a fun fact for you. The Job Training Partnership Act, I've been around a while, JTPA, has since changed, and YOU runs the successor program.
How about that?
Yeah, so I didn't even know that.
Another way,
crazy.
so if you get involved with YOU, you can hire young people like you were when you were a young person.
How about that?
About $2,000 a year.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Incredible.
Thanks, Greg. We appreciate it, man.
Yeah, keep up the great work. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you so much.
Real quickly, there's got to be a website that you can throw out there that if people are watching and they want to help.
www.youcle.org.
That's easy enough. youcle.org.
Yeah.
I hope we can help.
Yeah, and don't get us mixed up with the Youth Opportunities Unlimited in Canada. Make sure you
yeah, we want to help the Cleveland area.
That's right.
All right, Greg, thanks.
Thanks a lot, guys.
We appreciate it. I think it is important that we throw that out there to our viewers, that because we have viewers that own businesses and that need help. Mm-hmm. And I'm sorry, if I had an opportunity to get into the business of 18-year-old Juan, I would do it.